And hello and welcome everyone to another, what should be thrilling installment of Capes and Quests. As always, I am your Dungeon Master, Joel, and joining me is the Crack Fighter Squad, the D20 Degenerates, my good friends, Kirk, Josh, and Aaron. Hello everybody, we're back again after a short hiatus.
Huzzah.
Happy to be back, to be back.
And I'm always happy to have you. So, when last we left off, them boys had gotten themselves into some trouble once again. You found a halfling stash house where they were keeping a bunch of halfling grog, which Mr. Balor of the Balor gang was telling you was causing untold trouble in his city. Josh, you as Antoine seduced an older woman and then helped in blowing up the secret booze stash. So, good times.
I remember that. I remember that. It was hot. It was hot.
It was hot. Good times.
Hard to forget those sounds.
No. The viewers loved it. I remember that. They were demanding more elderly erotica. And I aimed to deliver.
There's a niche for everything, and I want to think, by the time this show is done, that Capes and Quests will have filled every niche hole. Fill the holes is what we aim to do.
Twitch is all about finding what lane you fit in, and elderly erotica D&D. Is yours.
Can't get that from any of those other shows, only this one. So yes, as we rejoin our adventure, Vorlin, Corbin, and Antoine, you are sitting basically in the afterglow. The ashes are still raining from the sky. The sound still rings in your ear of the destroyed grog storehouse. Now, before everything had kind of gone blowy-uppy, for lack of a better word, Vorlin, you had managed to grab, basically Auntie Rose's ledger. And there was a bunch of numbers there, a bunch of sales, and also a letter inside it, too, from what sounded like her oldest nephew, talking about how they moved the still, and you still need to take out the still. You took out where they were keeping it, but you still got to find the still. And also, if you can, find out who is supporting this halfling gang, the Goodbarrel Clan, because they shouldn't be able to do this stuff at the rate they are, according to Mr. Balor.
Mm-hmm. So, like the joke we made earlier, like we've just been standing around for the last 3 or 4 weeks, like Tony Hawk characters, waiting to enter the game. But in all this flame, now that we had kind of accomplished banging this one out, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, do you want me to write into the message ledger what we've done and what our progress report has been, or should we just hold off on that and kind of raid Auntie Rosie's ledger and find the address and move on to the next thing?
I don't know if keeping record of everything we've been doing is really the best idea. That's a paper trail.
That's how they get you.
I mean, the magic pager really is kind of like a paper trail.
Well,
I don't necessarily.
I should say too, the magic pager, the tome of Farspeak. It works like that bit in Harry Potter when he's talking to the past. You write it, then it instantly disappears, is what I should say. So no, you're not keeping a paper trail in case you worried. But good thinking, though. You're right. That could have been used against you.
Yeah.
I still don't trust that this isn't getting uploaded into a server somewhere.
Ye old cloud.
Yes.
Yeah, mystical cloud. There's all kinds of dragons and witches and magical crack cocaine around here. Why would there be a cloud server?
There's a cloud giant up there just listening to your conversation. I'm going to sell this to the guards for big gold later.
It's some sort of like elephant demigod that just doesn't forget anything.
I like the idea that cloud giant is like code for medieval CIA or something.
Gotta watch out for them cloud giants, man. They're unchecked in their authority.
Should have saw what they did to my community in the 80s. Fucking cloud giants.
Madame Tish. So yes, the longer you stand here too, more and more looky-loos start to poke their heads out, wondering what the hell is that sound, because, I mean, it was a massive explosion. You blew up about 200 crates of highly flammable grog, so, it rocked everything.
Guys, hasty exit.
I still have the magic rug that I stole.
You do.
So I'm going to say we go back to town, and I'm going to hit up the tailor.
All right,
okay.
Solid job.
And then we can plan things later.
All right.
Solid. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I feel like all of this is my fault that's going on, so we should leave.
All right, so you make your way out of the depths of Highmore and back up to, I guess what you would call the main tier of this city. And after a few minutes of walking, you're back in the center for all the commerce there, the place that you had been shaking down businesses previously. And yes, you find yourself at the doorstep of the Tinker Tiger Tailor.
All right, I'm going to go inside.
All right, you walk inside. The owner of the place, whose name escapes me at the moment, but he says, yes, hello, friend, welcome back. Were you able to finish that job I had given you previously? Does the bard yet live?
You forgot the name, but you remembered the accent.
This is how I code things in my mind. It's all by accents, my friend.
All right, well, I'm going to go up to him. I'm going to drop the rug onto his table, and then I'm going to drop off the giant dragon soldier skin cloak that I've been wearing. I'm going to say, sew that inside of that.
You know, I love a good challenge, sir. Yes, I will. I will do it, and then I will charge you later. I'm not quite sure what this will impart, but I'll see what I can do.
That's cool. I haven't spent any money yet this campaign, so I'm loaded.
No, it's true you haven't. You've been on the barter system and been doing it quite well.
Yes.
Intimidation's a really fun word for barter system.
Yeah, really. Gets the job done, I tell you. All right. Oh,
you two are the ones who care about business. You guys work the rest of the stuff out.
I got you. Hey, Taylor, do you have one of those jackets from the Busta Rhymes All in Check music video? Because I would love one.
I have no idea why, but I thought you were going to say from the Eddie Murphy special.
Either one. I will take the Delirious leather suit. I will, and the single glove.
Yes, fancy red leather. Tiger Khalid can do this for you. I just looked up, his name was Tiger Khalid. Yes, I would be more than happy to find that for you. Come back later and I will have it for you.
Dope.
And again, if you want to finish that contract to deal with the Bard Elias at your own time, naturally, I still have this bag of holding as reward for services rendered.
Sounds good.
I'm all about taking down a bard.
Side questable content.
Yes.
It's very popular in the city of Highmore.
Oh, yeah, this was the guy who had the one quest we hadn't done yet, right?
This was the guy who handed out assassin contracts if you wanted them.
Guys, do you want to go fuck up a bard?
Yeah, no, I can fuck up a musician.
Yeah, I remember this one. He was like dating some girl or something that they didn't like.
He was impregnating all the farmers' daughters, and so the farmers
that's what it was. Okay.
Put together to have
fellas,
him killed.
to NYU we go.
Guys, point of the story: all bards are fuckboys. It's the truth. Do you want to pick up this assassination quest?
Yeah, no, I'm down to murder.
All right, cool. Hey, what was the? I don't want to come off
Tiger.
as culturally insensitive.
Tiger. His name's Tiger. He's tabaxi. I can say it. You can't.
That's exactly right.
Hey, Tiger. We'll take one of these.
Yo T, what do you tell us about these barter problems you got?
Well, you know, according to the message, I am just a go-between myself. I have no ill will to this man one way or another, but, you know, business is business, and I can't keep a roof over my fine stripes just cutting fabric. Apparently pissed off about the local farmers in the area, and so they put up this bag of holding to have him dead. Last I heard, he was performing at Centaur Jim's Tap House.
Performing? He's stripping?
I do believe he plays the lute, but, you know, it's a long show. I don't get out much.
Guys, the lute is not what you think.
The lute
but
is code.
There will be beer and mead and drinks at this place.
You just said, like, the same thing 3 times almost.
Yeah, in 3 different ways, because it's one thing, but I'm trying to, like, really just stack it and make it, like, you know, enticing for you. We could go to some bloodshed and drinking.
Yeah, no, you had me at bloodshed. I'm down for murder. Cool. I could drink though.
All right then.
All right, yeah. I look at Tiger. I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll do this for you.
Ooh, you said it.
I am most pleased.
Oh yeah, I'm not subtle at all. Like, we'll look into this. We'll see what the situation is.
Alrighty then, so you put the Goodbarrel Clan and the Mead Conspiracy on the back burner for a second, and you make your way out of the city, or not out of the city, out of the merchant district and back into the farm belt where your whole quest began, actually, where you all re-met. In fact, you're going to the very same place, Centaur Gyms.
Centaur Gyms.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The place so nice they named it one time.
It's again, I totally forget if it's midday, what the actual time thing here. I'm going to say it's early evening as you enter Centaur Gyms.
Well, it was night when we burned the place down. So if we walk back, what time is it now?
What was it night? I thought you did it early in the morning. I thought that was an afternoon. It was dark in the under part of the city. But
that's what I was probably thinking. That's what I was probably thinking about.
Okay, it doesn't really matter. Let's say late after or late evening or early evening as you make your
Any
way.
of that works.
Just say the next time that we have to travel, it takes us the exact amount of time that you need us to travel to get to the time that you need us to be at a place.
Exactly.
Game of
you
Thrones
get it.
rules, baby.
There you go, you got it. So yes, it's early evening as you reach Centaur Gyms. A lot of the farmers, a lot of the work hands and everything are basically winding down their day and coming to get a drink. You enter the familiar building with long kind of picnic table seating arrangements, sawdust on the floor, and behind the bar you see the familiar face of old Jenkins, and he's still in the barrel that you put him in, Corbin, although he now, what is it there? He's kind of wearing the barrel as like a shirt now. He's got his arms and legs out, and he's
Like
serving
1920s hobo
exactly like that. And in fact, when
with
he's
suspenders over him.
Yep, you 100% got it. And as soon as he sees you walk through the door, he's like, oh no! And then he goes inside the barrel like he was a turtle, like a very scared turtle. And everyone's like, what the hell?
Cool. I'm going to pick up the barrel and then turn it upside down and put it on his head.
All right, you do that. It's like, oh no! Just like in my nightmares, what did old Jenkins do to deserve this? I just want to pour drinks.
That's such a specific nightmare.
I know. I've been talking to my shrink about it. He thinks it's a premonition, and it was a premonition.
The gypsies were right.
They done did it.
I lean over to this poor turtled barrel dude, poor Jenkins, and I just kind of knock on top of the barrel and be like, hey, by the way, what's the entertainment tonight?
Oh, that would be the Bard Elias. He was a big hit in the Empire a couple years ago, but, you know, that was like several hits ago now, and he's playing places like this. He's also a real fucking prima donna. I'm not even sure if he'll take the stage tonight.
What time is he supposed to take the stage there, Jenkins?
He was supposed to be on 15 minutes ago. Still up in his room. You can still hear him hurling wine bottles. And indeed, you can still hear the sound of wine bottles being hurled upstairs.
Guys, let me handle this. I'll go upstairs, talk to him. I can bring this guy down, lure him into the trap. Leave it all up to me. I know how to handle bards who are in this kind of situation. Don't I have a high persuasion?
Yeah, I think you do, actually.
Yeah, I have a very low persuasion.
I was gonna say,
but there was something else I had that boosts that.
Not to generalize, but Kirk is the rogue, and usually rogues have high charisma.
Oh, all right, Kirk, go up there and blow this guy. Like, if you have the stats for it.
Guys, I think we've discovered that Vorlin is a completely different change and has just fallen into this is the way life is now during this class.
Yeah.
So I kind of look at Antoine and I just kind of shrug and start stretching out my jaw.
Yeah, there you go. Thing of the group,
I'm praying to God that somebody stops me.
Starts doing vocal exercises. Me, my mom, man.
Is he... The sounds that we're hearing, are they like directly above us right now? Or are they like on the top floor but like over to the side? Where are they?
There are rooms above you. Like any good tavern, you can also rent rooms.
Do I have some kind of an ability that would allow me to kind of tell where exactly the sounds of balls are coming from, like where he is? Like, what was that thing I had the ability to like see and hunt things, like see through the smoke last time?
Yeah, that was for combat, but I'll just give it to you and say, yeah, he sounds above you and to the right some.
Okay, cool. What is directly underneath that in the bar?
Looks to be like, what is it, like a chandelier.
Okay, but like, is it clear under the chandelier? Or is there like a bar? Is there a table?
There seems to be no table now, as I'll put it that way.
Okay.
They got a picnic table set up.
Okay, then I'm going to push a table underneath the chandelier.
Okay, several farmers are very upset as you spill their drinks, moving it. And of course, it does that really loud thing when you scrape metal against like a floor. All the way across, and the farmers are like, hey, he spilled my mead. What am I supposed? Well, he's a very scary man with a big beard, so I'm going to pretend nothing happened.
I look over at Corbin and ask him to stop ruining the mood.
I refuse, and I stand on the table, and I am now going to attempt to pull the entire floor under this guy out from under him by grabbing the chandelier and yanking it down.
Okay.
Cartoon rules, bitch.
Yeah, roll me a strength check.
Cool. What's my strength at? My strength is +3. Cool.
Your strength is very good.
Come on.
It's a 13. Wait, 16.
16. Okay, you pull the chandelier quite easily, quite deftly, right off the wall. Shit's falling, shit's breaking all over the place. There's drywall and asbestos falling all over the place. You are not.
I was not expecting to get that off 16. I thought that'd be like a perfect 20.
No. Well, let me finish.
I literally don't know my own strength.
Yeah, you tore the chandelier off just fine, but you were not able to break through the floorboards all the way to the next level, though.
Okay.
But you made a great mess, though, and everyone's freaked out. Now everyone in the tavern is looking at you.
Okay.
I frustratingly put my pants back on.
Yeah.
All right. So, shit. I mean.
Oh my god! I've got an idea.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Can I put a chair on top of the table?
You are more than welcome to try.
I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to stand on that chair. Then I'm going to use the giant fangs on my magic gauntlet like a crowbar to pry the board down.
Floorboards open. All right. So you do this again. More people in the bar. Like, should I go get the constable? Should I go get the guard? I don't. No. This man is scary.
Somebody yelled for this guy to just come down. Does he not realize what's happening underneath his feet?
He has no clue. You still hear the sound.
I'm just looking at the rest of the patrons in the pub, just like, guys, it's okay. It's fine. Nothing to look at. He does this all the time.
They're getting a little freaked out, but again, you are three very scary individuals, so they don't want to mess with you right now. So yeah, you take Jenkins' chair from behind the bar, you stand on it. Give me another strength check.
No, wait. The chair is not going to be tall enough. I'm going to take Jenkins' barrel.
Yeah, we saw that one coming.
Even better. Oh no, what are you doing with me now? Why? Oh, why?
Fucking Jenkins.
What is
This is my favorite thing about this campaign.
Yeah. The rivalry, the feud
so
between
many
you two.
workers.
Oh, this is why my children think I'm a failure, isn't it?
No.
This time with
any
my
other
strength, I got
reasons.
15.
Okay, so with that, you're able to take your skull gauntlet and punch a fist-sized hole completely through the floor up into the room where Elias the Bard is, and you hear the sound of, what the devil is that now?
I love that I actually tried to be smart here to try and use the fangs to try and pry it down, and instead I rolled so that it's just pure, like, punch through.
Yeah, you
It's
just
like,
punched right through it.
That's, no, my character does not do that. All right.
Like, there's a big enough hole now you could probably poke your head up and actually talk to him if you wanted.
right. I'm going to now step down from the barrel and allow the two better speakers to poke their head through and take care of this.
I poke my head through and I go, hi.
Who the devil are you now?
Okay, while he's talking to him, I'm going to go up the stairs and try and break through the door.
All right, you're more than welcome to. So,
while he's distracting him with this conversation, it'll take a while. So you guys keep talking.
So we now split the party, and Corbin goes up the stairs, and Vorlin, you are talking to him through the hole in the floor. And when we last, he's like, "Who the devil are you?"
Sturdy inspector.
Aha!
Just checking the flooring. Any problems up there?
Never in all my life have I been treated like this. I was a hitmaker back in the Empire, you know. I don't deserve this shoddy treatment. Throws another bottle of wine across the room with the rest.
Oh, can I? You know what? let's fight dirty here. Can I pull another bottle of wine from behind the bar and hand it to him?
You're more than welcome to.
Yeah, let's do that. I
Jink-
want to hand Elias another bottle of wine and just kind of be like, hey, dude, don't worry. You need this. This will make you feel better.
Jenkins in his barrel. You gotta pay for that. Oh, why do I even bother? They ain't paying for shit. This is all
I
coming out
kick
of Jenkins'
Jenkins's
paycheck.
barrel across the back of the bar.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Yeah. Shut up.
So Elias reaches for the bottle and he's like, oh, finally, someone is treating me like the star I deserve to be treated. And he just starts glugging and downing.
I'm like, yeah, that's
Where
right.
am
Dude,
I
drink it
at
up,
this
man.
point?
You are up. There's a row of rooms. There's about 6 rooms, 3 doors on each side.
Okay. Well, I mean, in theory, I should be able to use whatever that tracking thing is that I had to be able to kind of figure it out.
Or you could have a
mean, that's
Scooby-Doo
not-
misadventure where you keep picking the wrong door.
That is true. Or I could go in the first door that I see and then just start walking through the walls until I get to him.
You're more than welcome to do that. So what do you want to do? Do you want to listen to hear the sounds of broken glass, or do you just want to start picking doors randomly?
Trying to think what would be more in tune with my character, because I would go with listening, but
What would Corbin do?
I mean, in all honesty, it doesn't make sense for me to just pick to not listen when I use the listening to find him underneath there. So I guess I guess I'd have to choose the non-fun one. So yeah, I'll choose the listening.
All right,
Okay.
it's the second door on the left you discover is where you hear the conversation between Vorlin and Elias, this bard.
I was totally going to pick the doors on the right, so I'm glad that I did the smart thing.
I'm sure like all this noise is starting to like attract Elias, so I just kind of like nudge at Antoine really quickly. I'm like, hey, dude, just give me another bottle of wine really quickly.
Antoine hears him, but he is sitting at a table with the patron right now, spilling his heart out about the romance he experienced previously in our. Like, you ever been in love, dude? Like, what do I roll to find out if she feels the same way?
The man you're talking to, he looks up from his glass of wine. He's like, "Sir, this is a Centaur Jim's."
What is that like? What does that mean? I don't know. Do you guys not understand love and Centaur Gems? Is this not like Dave and Buster's, where you could come and spill your heart?
If I understood love, I wouldn't be drinking here. All alone.
Useless. This is why I have my message boards. I hand him a bottle of wine.
All right.
Yeah.
So again,
I think that wine's like, Elias, don't worry about it. Just here, dude.
My
Elias,
this is why the
Another bottle of
BTS army understands me, and these guys in this bar don't.
do not. Yeah. Elias very greedily grabs this bottle. He starts drinking, and he pulls out his lute, and he starts spilling his guts to you now, quite drunkenly. He says, "It's writer's block. I can't get over it anymore. You know, it doesn't matter how much I drink, how many farmers' daughters I shag. It's just the worst. I'm not taking the stage under these circumstances."
I at this point would.
Yeah, I'm begging for Corbin to hurry up.
I was gonna say at this point I should be bursting in the door right now.
Okay, his door seems to be barred from the other side. So again, give a good strength check.
All right. Oh!
Is it what I think it is? Yeah,
Bam,
it's what
20.
20.
Bring it down, baby. I want to see it.
Okay, you
Yeah!
kick the door so
We out
hard
here.
it flies off the hinges, and the cheap wooden furniture that was using to block the door is nothing but splinters under your mighty mountain man boot.
I just hear that noise and wince like, oh, this is not going to be good for Elias.
Yeah, Elias is freaking out right now, like he's wasted, but not so wasted he can't be afraid. It's like, you ruffian, you dare invade my inner sanctum? I am making art, you uncultured pig swine.
This all sound
We're
a
here
lot
to
like
kill
my
him, right?
first fan fiction.
Yeah, you're literally doing a hit, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to snap his neck.
Okay. I wonder, should I make you... Okay, so he's going to try and defend himself.
Alright.
Wait, no. What's his talent again? What does this guy do?
He's a
He's a
musician.
singer?
Yeah, singer.
Make him play us a song before we kill him.
something in the public domain. I mean,
I'm
ask him if
surprised
he
that
knows
Corbin's not shoving the
Despacito.
loot down his throat right now, but okay.
okay, I was gonna say, how do we want to play this? Do we want to make this an official fight where you all
No.
roll initiative for it, or is
Oh.
it just him versus Corbin?
Oh, I'm gonna change what I'm gonna do. I'm going to actually do the Jim Belushi Animal House thing,
Okay.
where I pick up the loot.
He is gonna try and fight you
Then-
for it, so I'm gonna roll a
Oh,
strength,
thank
and you're gonna roll a
God.
strength.
I
Cool.
thought you meant you were gonna die before your time. I was so worried.
Okay, what did you get?
With my strength, I got an 11.
Okay, he got an 18. This is his, like, prized possession. It's like, how dare you touch my loot? I am an artist and I do not deserve to be treated this way, good sir. Have at thee.
Okay, can I use... What was the thing I had that allowed me to do an action twice?
Oh, action surge. So, yeah, you can just use
Action
that.
surge. Yeah, so we're struggling. So he's... so I'm unable to pull the loot away. Let me see if I can do it, like, on my second try.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, wow, those fireworks are close.
Oh, yeah, you guys are...
Oh, much better. 18.
And
There we go.
And he rolled a 5, so yeah, you snatch it out of his hands with great speed and strength,
Nice.
is what you
Take
do.
that,
All right.
nerd.
What are you gonna do with that loot?
Yes, what indeed.
We can keep it a salad. We can literally loot a loot.
Is there anything magical about the loot? Anything special about it?
Not that you can see. This just looks like a regular loot with a lot of personal, worth to this bard man.
It's a Fender original, dude.
It's a flying V. It's a flying V loot.
It's the one Ted Nugent played at the Garden, brother.
brother. Why did I make him sound like that? I should have made him sound like that. But yes,
I'm okay. Since it has nothing magical to it, I'm not going to keep it. So I'm going to try and beat him over the head with it with enough strength to send him through the floor down to the first floor.
Ooh,
Yes.
Okay, yep. Roll me a strength. Let's see what happens.
This
Very
is the most
sensitive.
strength rolls that I think I've ever done. By the way, that's second action thing or whatever.
Yeah.
How many times can I do that? Like,
Once
is it
a
like,
day.
does it have to recharge? Huh?
Once a day per rest.
Once a day. Okay.
Though as
Makes
you
sense.
level up, you will be able to spam it more.
Okay. No, I only got 6.
Okay, so you smash it over his head really hard, and you end up basically holding nothing but the other end. The rest of it explodes all over the place. He is not dead, but
Oh, man.
he is bleeding out from a massive head wound on the floor. It's like, I'm a star. I'm a hitmaker. I was gonna come back, damn it.
I ask Corbin, everything all right over there? And then I just kind of shoot like a thumbs up to Antoine, who's not even paying attention.
It's going good.
Now, Antoine's paying attention, but he's just depressed because he heard that loot explode up there, man. And he saw Paul McCartney play that thing with the Eagles in '86. Damn it, man. That's
was-
a collector's edition.
It was signed
In
and
the world of
everything.
D&Ds, they were actual eagles, like the ones from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Eagles.
There is a bird race that's called the Aarakocra, and they can be any type of bird, just like Tabaxi can be any type of cat.
Man, I saw Jefferson Airplane with that loot, man. I was flying.
Jefferson Skywagon. Bring it back.
Jefferson's flying machine.
Yeah, bringing it back. So he's not quite dead yet, but he is bleeding out. And again, more and more patrons are starting to get antsy, and some are kind of starting to edge to the exit, being like, Are we being robbed? Are these people going to start killing us next? What's going to happen? So, yeah.
I pull out my crossbow and say, "Nobody move. This is a robbery, and we're about to kill everybody else."
Roll an intimidation.
Ooh, hell yeah!
Oh,
Let's go.
Man.
17.
Oh, yeah, they're all frightened now. Some of the farmhands start pissing in their pants. That was more than enough to scare them. They're hands up right now.
Wait, no, it's 17 plus 2, right?
Yes.
All right, 19.
Okay, so they're even more terrified, and
Clack, 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 clack.
and Jenkins from the barrel, what's going on up there? Should I be concerned? Oh, Centaur Jim's gonna kill me when he comes back.
You
I
got
take the
we're
barrel
gonna
one
go
more
fight
time to shut
Centaur
him up.
Jim?
I don't know. Again, the bard isn't dead yet. He's starting to crawl, or trying to crawl to the exit now, covered in blood.
Okay, I really want to hit him hard enough to send him through the floor to the first floor, so I'm going to pick up the bed and smash him with that.
Okay, it's a shitty cot. It's basically like a friggin' Days Inn thing. So yeah, you pick it up. Just
I
fine.
thought it was gonna be impressive, like a big, like queen size thing.
I mean, it's-
Don't kill him. I want to crossbow him in the back of the dome on some Tarantino shit.
but yeah,
Well, if I hit him with enough precision, it will send him like just directly through. Oh man, the Twitch thing just stopped working for me. You guys still like hear me, right?
Oh yeah. I see you.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, Twitch just stopped working on me. All right. When I hit him with enough precision, I can like cause a Looney Tune hole of him to like disappear in the ground.
Absolutely.
So he'll still be alive for you.
Oh, good, because I really want to finish him off with the crossbow. I feel like I don't get to use my crossbow enough.
All right, so yeah, I will just say, yeah, you pick up the bat, and because he's already hurt and because he's not going anywhere, you smash it on him with great force like fucking Gallagher's hammer on a watermelon, and he comes crashing through the hole you made in the floor onto, the picnic table that you set up there. He's just like, ow, ow.
Nice. He sounds hurt.
He's very hurt. He will be dead in a few seconds from bleeding out.
I kind of like yelled there really quickly. Elias, any last notes?
That's all you get out of him.
Fucking love that song. It's my favorite.
At this point, too, Jenkins speaks up from the barrel. Well, it sounds like a bard is dying. It's a good thing he was an asshole anyway. So, look, tell you what, you let me go, let everyone else go. We'll pretend none of this happened.
I say, shut up, Jenkins, and I aim my crossbow at the back of the bard's head. Like, don't ruin this for me. And then I say some, like, cool shit, like it's a bard knock life. Or I do this not because it's easy, but because you are bard, and then I unload my crossbow to the back of his dome.
You hit him very easily as he is crumpled up basically in a ball on this picnic table. And yeah, he's dead. Everyone in the bar, kind of exclaims. They're scared and everything, but also they look away because they don't want to be next. Everyone in this town's like, we didn't see nothing. We didn't see a thing.
And then when Jenkins starts talking, I immediately interrupt him and say, I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
That was Jenkins.
I'm in a mood right now.
That wasn't Jenkins talking. That was people in the bar talking. They weren't even saying anything. I'm just saying they look like they're not going to say nothing.
Oh, well, good. Well, then tell them to carry on and keep it quiet. Because that thing I said earlier.
So there you go. You completed your assassination mission and, continue along the road to become the top assassin in the land.
As we're walking out, I just kind of wave to the crowd. Jedi business.
We don't know what that means.
They never do.
I kind of flip my jacket so they can see my butt, and I'm like, don't forget who put the ass in assassin as I walk out the door.
Yeah, we don't get fooled again.
Like Nicki Minaj, ninja.
So there you go. That was like an hour and a half well spent there, I'll say, doing this.
So at this point, I realized as we were leaving to do the side quest that I probably just totally upended Joel's plan for tonight by going like, oh yeah, let's kill this guy really quickly, guys.
It's a side quest. That's why it's there. Yeah, they're meant to be fun vignettes.
And Antoine puts his arms around Corbin and Vorlin and say, thanks God I really needed this to forget about her. And then immediately remembers her.
Amazing.
Guys, trust me, tune in to the last episode if you know what's going on, because, oh boy.
Also, thank you, Mr. Giggles, for the shamrocks. I just saw there at 10. Appreciate it.
Is that a currency on this thing? I am old. What is Twitch?
I don't know if it is or it isn't, but I'm just saying thank you to be safe.
Thank you for the 10 shamrocks.
I won't spend them in one place. All right, so now you're standing outside Centaur's gyms. What is it? The night air. What is it there whipping at you now? What are you gonna do now?
Do you guys? You were getting some sweet threads made.
Yeah, when is my new outfit gonna be done?
Tomorrow morning.
All right.
Nah.
You needed the.
Then
night
I will
to
go
work.
back to the place where we got that food, and I'm going to eat until morning.
Oh, the Velvet Touch. That's where you.
Yeah,
ate
that's
before.
it.
All right.
Wait. Is she there?
I don't know. You'll have to go and see.
Oh
You mean
my
the
God,
old lady we
dude.
murdered? I'm
Oh,
pretty
did we
sure
kill
not.
her? Oh,
Yes, the place
that's
blew
why it
up.
hurt so bad.
Yeah, she blew up alongside all her grog. In fact, as you walk back in the night, you actually do hear people having conversations. Hey, did you hear about the explosion down in the underpart of the city? Yeah, it was the Goodbarrel Clan. Was there? It seems Auntie Rose was stockpiling grog, blew herself up. Friggin' stupid, right?
Just the wails and tears and cries of Antoine in the background. I swear to God. So we're gonna go eat and grab a meal.
Mm-hmm.
And by meal, I mean we're gonna watch Corbin feast. I'm gonna watch Antoine just freaking cry into his drinks, and while we're doing that, I'm gonna peruse Aunt Rosie's ledger and start trying to figure out what the next step is.
Is there music? Is there a music person here, like a guy on the piano?
Yes, there is.
But he heard about us, and now he's afraid to play anything.
It's a classy place. Like, yeah, someone's killing musicians in town.
Could you just play a range of mid 2000s emo music while my friend eats and I feel?
Absolutely, sir. I can absolutely do that. And he
You're just going to watch me eat while closing time plays? That's the plan.
Oh man, have you seen that thing Bardcore that's actually really popular on YouTube now? People take classic songs and do it with like lutes and harps and shit. I'm totally grabbing some of that for this segment.
Oh,
my
please
Lord.
do.
All right.
Please do.
Cool. Now do Finch, please.
So yeah, you walk on into the Velvet Touch. You're met by Screamin' Mimi there. She's holding court in the back. She kind of waves hello to you and then goes back to entertaining her guests. There's a sad piano man on stage singing sad piano songs, and
Is he playing Piano Man?
he's
I was about
absolutely
to say.
he's playing
Sad
Piano
Piano
Man,
Man.
who in this world is a dwarf, which is interesting. So it's Piano Dwarf. It's a little different.
Play me a song, you piano dwarf.
Mr. Giggle says the Velvet Touch sounds like a brothel. Well, the women, they deal with that under the table. If you ask Screamin' Mimi, she would say, no, she's just a facilitator. They don't put brothel on the front, but we all know what goes down there.
So they only do it under the table? You don't have like rooms for it?
Oh, no, they have those too, but...
Okay.
All right, so you order some food there. You get like a leg of mutton and some beef stew and some meat and lots of other good hearty meals. And you Vorlin, you crack open Auntie Rose's ledger there. And to your shock and surprise, despite the sheer volume of grog that they had in that basement, this is still a pretty fucking penny ante operation. Balor was right before when he said that these guys don't have the infrastructure, the muscle, or anything to be running an operation this big. Throughout the ledger, too, they make mention of a partner. They have a partner. Our partner is going to want to see this. Our partner, this, that, and the other. Near the back, too, you also see the letter written by Reb Goodbarrel, the oldest of the nephews, and he says that they moved the still just recently to a bigger area, and he's basically torn out a page out of a map book and drawn almost in crayon to where the new place is, and at the end of the letter he says, now for the love of God, Ted, when you read this, burn it. I don't want someone finding it in the grog cellar.
I chuckled to myself, kind of nudged the guys, go, hey, check this out, and feel futile because I don't feel like anyone's actually paying attention. But
Antoine is paying attention, takes the note, studies it carefully, and then acknowledges that he can't read, and then passes it on to Corbin.
Is this canon now that Antoine can't read? Am I gonna have to rock with that moving forward?
It's Antoine's greatest shame. Antoine would love if you didn't bring it up. Antoine struggles with it every day.
Well, all right then.
I just kind of look at Antoine and like nod and go, that's right, it is a map.
You don't know Antoine can't read. He's very eloquent. He's like Nick Cannon in Drumline. He can't read music, but he can copy like the patterns.
Good reference. The map would seek to say that the new still that they've set up is on the other side of the swamp. You briefly entered the swamp from the north. This one is set up closer to the south, near the other end.
Alrighty. And I'm assuming this is kind of like nighttime right now, so
Yeah.
And my crew's getting drunk.
Yeah.
God only knows what else in the bathroom.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that goes down at the Velvet Touch.
I'm just saying.
I just need to forget In the Arms of a Stranger.
So this is what I'm thinking, crew. We get drunk, and then we, quote-unquote, sleep overnight, wherever we pass out, and then we should probably follow this map, but first go get those threads that would be ready the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. All right, you guys stay at the hotel. Is the tailor still open? Can I go back and put in an order for matching denim jackets for the crew? I want to surprise them.
It's nighttime and it's closed. You'd have to either find him on the street or talk to him tomorrow morning.
Shit, I want to get us matching denim jackets, boys.
He's going through a thing right now, guys.
The destroyers, like from the Warriors.
Totally.
Yeah. It just says Night Wolves on the back with a Z.
Love it. Love everything about it.
Bone pack.
Save the Night Wolves for when we do our Cyberpunk one shot closer to November.
Yes.
Unless we push it back.
Again, yeah.
Again.
It'll be worth it. It's always going to be worth it.
You guys, does that sound like a good plan for you?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Now,
Match denim jackets.
Now, if you stay at the Velvet Touch, it's gonna cost you $100 for a regular room and $500 for the VIP suite, which you stayed in before, but Skrull paid for. You also have your flop in the basement of the smokestack that you could go back to as well. That's where the Balors have been letting you stay rent free.
Yeah,
I will not require a room. I will continue to eat until morning.
There you go.
Mama, what's her face owns this place, right? I could like do mouth stuff, right?
I was gonna say, Screamin' Mimi's a madam, so you would have to roll really well.
That's what I do, baby.
Then go for it. If you want to seduce Screamin' Mimi into letting you stay the night, go for it.
Ah, awesome. All right, so that's 14 plus what? Performance, perception.
Let's say performance. Yeah, because you're performing.
performance is good.
Oh, God,
I wouldn't even give you sleight of hand on that one.
That one sucks. I was hoping it was perception.
Yeah.
16.
She's flattered and she kind of giggles a little bit. And she's like, "Oh, you
Well,
know."
she just like wanted to make out a little bit, and maybe she's into it after that.
She looks and she says, "Oh, I'm kind of over it sexually, at my age right now. But I tell you what, I have a certain clientele interested in, different kind of things. If you want to stay the night, maybe put in a little.
Let's do that.
All right, you want to put in a little work for old Screamin' Mimi, and I'll deduct it from your friend's bar tab there and stay in one of the regular rooms. How's that sound? All right, then. You go out there and you shake a tail for Mimi then, eh?"
Soccer blow. Antoine's ready to go. Let's do this.
I just kind of pat the rest of my crew on the back, grab a beer from a patron that's already passed out, and head back to the smokestack.
There you go. All right, so yeah, you Corbin spends his night eating. Antoine spends his night in luxury after putting in a little work at the Velvet Touch.
And I
like to
spend
think
my
a
night
lot of
alone
work.
with a drink.
A lot of work. Well, I mean, you are new. You are the new hotness in town.
I'm popular.
Very much so. People pouring you
at me.
shots all night. So yeah, you awake the next morning with the brightness of the sun coming through the window, awaking you where you are. And what would you like to do from here?
I figure we should go and get my threads.
All right. So do y'all go together, or is it just Corbin going?
No, I run downstairs. I ask them really quick if condoms exist in this universe, and then I'm just like, let's go. Let's just go.
Feels like you really should have asked that before last night.
You mean the sheepskin things they have in the Empire? Oh, I don't know about
sheepskin,
that.
that's not good. All right, anyway, let's go. It's future Antoine's problem.
All right, so there you go. You make your way back to the Tinker Tiger Tailor. You see Tiger Khalid behind the counter there. He's a little tired. He's drinking his morning coffee and everything. It's like, hello, my friends. You are back again bright and early as I thought you would be. And he reaches under the counter and he pulls out your brand new dragon rug hybrid poncho. Now, I am my own toughest critic when it comes to work like this, but as you can see, it's a lot softer now. It's got some fur around the rim and everything. Wasn't really able to put anything new and magical in it. The creature had died and the enchantment had faded before you got it back to me, but it looks much nicer now.
All right, I will find someone who can resurrect the magic inside. I have a container for future magic. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Kind of like shoving a dead soldier inside of a tauntaun. So
When you bring up magic, he says, yes, magic tailoring, it's a very interesting discipline. No one in High Morin can really do it, but I hear over in Treetop, old students from the old Magic Academy, now defunct, have set up, a chariot with books in the back of it. How would you common people refer to it? A bookmobile.
Hogwarts dropouts.
Yeah, Hogwarts dropouts have set up a bookmobile in Treetop. That's exactly what I was getting at.
They have to go to like magical vocational school.
Though I will say,
magic air conditioning repair.
Though I will say the
trying
magical
to hide his jealousy, by the way, over the new threats.
The magical students are hard to deal with, though. Anyone who wants access to the magical caravan, they need to trade a magical item, even just to get in the door. So keep that in mind.
or I could just like use my new thing to try and like choke them all out to absorb their magic.
Aren't I technically a magical item since I can do magic?
As a retired assassin, I, of course, I'm always happy when someone chooses the more violent option. Speaking of which, how did the Elias job go?
Who?
You're asking too
Don't know
many
what you're
questions.
talking about.
Asking too many questions.
Now, he's the guy who hired you for the Elias job. He's
You
the...
Geo fan?
Totally, like, you will not have to worry about him anymore.
Ah, excellent then. So he reaches under the thing. So here's your cloak. That will be 50 gold, my friends. And here is your bag of holding as well, as promised. If you ever want another contract, be sure to come back to old Tiger Khalid, and he will give you whatever you need.
I don't know, Tiger Khalid, before I leave, Tabaxi to Tabaxi, you're better than this, man. Change your name. You don't need to put that in there. Send a Mark Twain novel, Jim. You don't need this.
I did not choose it for myself, sir. They chose it for me.
Exactly. That's the problem, brother. Stay strong. All right, let's get out of here.
From this day forward, I will just be Khalid, all right? I'll have to change the sign out front, though.
Yeah. Man, they gave you the tiger with the ER. Let's get out of here, brother.
Guys, I don't know about you, but Antoine being a motivational life coach was the last thing I saw coming in this entire quest.
I'm starting cat.
I have a weird feeling like when we return to this place, his whole shop is going to be like burned to the ground and the entire town turned on him.
Yeah, really, just for that one thing. Well,
What's the price of freedom?
He is a retired assassin, so I think this dude could, like, handle himself, but there you go.
I like his chances. He's like Garrick from Deep Space Nine.
It's just like that. So there you go. So you got your new cloak and a brand new bag of holding to go with you as well.
I look at Antoine and go, dude, the amount of drugs we're going to be able to hold in this thing.
Dude, you think we're going to even keep drugs around that long to hold them in a bag? And I love that about you. Your optimism.
Very optimistic.
So,
all right.
Where do you want to go now?
So, okay. So, did we've got the map.
You have your
We've
map
got the
now.
crayon map that absolutely says, please destroy this.
Please destroy this when it's done, yes.
Let's start shit. Do we have a verb, because we've already slept, and this is like a refresh, we're all stocked up on our weapons here?
Yep, you're all back to full health. You're doing great.
Anybody, like, need to sharpen up their magical gauntlets that they've ripped off other people? Or...
No, it's magic. I'm good.
Right.
Oh, yeah, no, and I just spent the night sleeping with people, so I'm good.
You,
all right, so they're
could
sexed up and weaponized.
All
Great,
right.
we're good to go.
I was going to say, if you wanted to check the black market, maybe Carlo had some new stuff, but you're probably going to have to pass him anyway to go talk to Balor again, so it's up to you.
All right, yeah, let's start heading back over to Balor, and then whatever pops up, thanks to this magical world that has a DM.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
All right, so you make your way through the back alleys of High Morin to the door. The door with no sign on it, but you know full well is Carlo Anderstone's black market shop that you've been in and out of a bunch, and he greets you there with a Scottish brogue. Ah, good to see you there, latties. What you been up to?
What?
I said, what you been up to? I know you've been doing a lot of good work for us in the Balors.
And you guys talk to this guy. He's clearly crazy.
You've talked to him before.
Yeah, we have.
It's the madness is set in between then and now.
Is it a little early in the morning for you now? You're acting like we ain't never met before, but we have. I sold you the weapons you're using.
I know, I'm really disappointed I didn't use that joke the first time we met him.
I'm from East Aberdeen.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's early. I mean, did you happen to have any special deliveries or anything fun come in that would interest us?
Carlo's always got new stuff, especially for those of you who are as good with the Balor family as Yara. He reaches under his counter there and he pulls out a hatchet with some very fancy runes on it, and he plunks it down on the table. Hey, you big man, looking at Corbin. I think you might like this more than your friends here. I get the feeling that when you fight, you do it up close and personal. What if you had a hatchet that when you threw it, it came back to you?
No, I'm good.
All right.
That was a hell of a fucking pitch.
It's got a boomerang.
I'm just saying, 3 times a day you can throw this hatchet and it'll come back to you.
I prefer to punch things.
All right. I mean, to
He
each
is
his
a
own.
very violent man.
Listen, I am only holding this one axe because it was in the rules. I have to have some kind of a sharp object. I would rip things with my bare fingers if it was possibly an option.
Man, oh man, then that means next level up I should spec you into a monk subclass, because that's all about punching shit.
Hey,
Monk subclass? I
you
don't know
became
this
religious.
world.
Yeah, oh
Became
man.
religious.
There's a world of subclassing out there.
Aaron, ask and you shall receive.
All right, what about the rest of you? I got poison daggers here. For the right price, I can serrate your weapons. I can add special little compartments. I can upgrade what you got right now. Maybe you get 2 charges instead of just 1 charge for your lightning sword and your fire crossbow.
You got any mouthwash? I had a time last night.
He just pours you a shot of whiskey and throws it there. Hey, dwarven mouthwash.
Good enough. And local therapist, I had a time last night.
All right, so you're just there standing in the shop, and I can't think of any more magic weapons to offer you at this point in the game.
You can't serrate my mace. You can't serrate the... Wait, can you serrate the tips of my arrows that I use for my crossbow for them to do more damage?
It's not do more damage, it's to make it so the opponent you're fighting can't heal that turn after you've hit them with a serrated weapon.
It's what he did for me the last time around.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And no mouthwash and no preparation H. So I think I'm good here. Sweaters. No sweaters. All right. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, all right, then be sure to check back when I got a new stock and when Joel remembers to roll up more magic items.
Okay, fantastic.
Do automatic weapons come into play at all here?
I haven't figured that out yet.
I'm thinking a Gatling crossbow gun would be a good idea.
I mean, you are playing with 3 Americans, so I just need you to respect our religion and have guns.
It's my right. It's my right. Check back with me later. I hear the dwarves are working on new black powder weapons. Real interesting stuff.
Bro, as soon as we get guns, this is gonna be so easy. We can just rule this game from fear. It's pure fear.
Hey, it's a shitty flintlock weapon, but you know.
For now.
All right, so I think we should head over to the Balors, but as we're leaving, I longingly look at that axe that Corbin did not pick up.
It's a hatchet, not a full axe, but there you go.
Sorry, hatchet.
I knock over a rack of sunglasses and/or hats on our way out the front door.
Oh no, my hats!
Yeah, like a really shitty visitor to a travel center.
my
Like
special-
a cat.
My black market hats.
Yeah.
Antoine, do they have my name on any of the key tags?
License plates? The license plates? No, and also they're all Arizona license plates, so it's bullshit,
Son of a
dude.
bitch, they never have my name.
They
It's
got
fucking
Vorgan,
shit.
but no Vorgan.
Yeah.
We need more Bort license plates.
Let's go, Bort.
No, my son's name is also
Are you
Bort.
referring to me?
All right. So yeah, let's head over to the Balors.
Okay, his office was in the back of the black market. He's kind of got like some magical Doctor Who bullshit where his office is never in the same place twice.
Okay.
Nice.
But
nice.
yes, you walk through his office there. You see his 2 half-orc guards there standing watch. But yeah, he's behind his desk there scribbling away.
Are we all still together, or can I go into the black market and look for some hair care products?
You're more than welcome to stay outside in the black market if you want.
All right, I go shopping around the black market while you guys do your thing. You don't need me particularly for this. You got it.
I hate when he does this. He makes us look like tourists. I hate when he does this.
So
you got it.
No one takes us seriously when he does this. I swear.
So Mr. Balor welcomes you very warmly there in his Irish brogue that he has. Welcome back, boys. I heard you made short work of Auntie Rose there. That's one thorn out of me side there. I'm very thankful for you, even more so. You kept it on the down low. They think she blew herself up.
Certainly down and low things occurred. But thank you for the opportunity, Mr.
I'm
Bailey.
glad I'm not here for this conversation. He's
I am
laughing
covered-
at her death.
Yeah.
Well, she was his rival.
Yeah.
Now you blew up the Star House just fine. Was the still there too?
Oh, no, actually, that's kind of why we're here. We've got another location that we need to go check.
Well, be sure to look into it then. Also, be careful. Reb, her oldest nephew, he'll be running the gang now, and he'll certainly be out for blood.
Is there anything you can tell me about this nephew that we should know about?
Real ugly customer there. Big, long, blonde mullet, walrus mustache.
So he's a douche.
Aye, yes, he is. He's got himself a fancy hammer. What he's been spending his money on recently. Watch out for that.
He's a bro ogre douche. Okay, no problem. We got it covered.
There you go.
Even worse.
As Antoine shows back up with the group and apologizes for leaving because black market wasn't what he thought it was.
But before you leave too, Balor says, I know there's a connection between these gnolls, your enemies in the Empire, and whoever is backing these halflings. Be sure to try and find that thread that ties all this together, and I think you'll be doing us both a great service.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have plot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I pull out the crayon map.
There you go. He's not a smart man, Rab.
Yeah. I pull the crayon map and kind of like show it to him really quick. I'm like, do any of these roads look familiar to you?
Are you asking Balor about this?
Yeah, I'm asking Balor.
Aye, that would be the other side of the swamp. No one really bothers setting up any action out there, what with all the crazy albino swamp people running around all these years. But if that grog was making them the money that I think they've been making, and if they have backing from outside, there's no telling what they could have set up over there.
Alrighty, guys, we got a crayon map heading into a swamp. Not ominous in the least.
It's just outside the swamp, technically, but
even worse.
But close enough that no one goes there anymore because of the
worse.
swamp crazies.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood so bad that even though it's close to the swamp, it's still worse than the swamp.
It's swamp adjacent. It's all fumes, none of the charm.
Yeah, even the gangsters want no part of it.
It's really coming up, guys. I promise.
Right. Now,
alrighty.
Now, how are you planning to get out to the swamp? Who's been watching your horses? You guys got horses a couple episodes back. Have you been watching them and feeding them?
Didn't I leave mine to just walk around however I wanted to?
Yes, you did.
I didn't even name it.
Yeah, you guys had that annoying nod.
Yeah, I remember that.
I do.
So are we all taking Vorlin's horse then? We all just lapping up like an old Toyota Tercel?
I mean, you could try whistling with a nature check and see if they show up or not if you want.
A nature. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. I got some stuff. Hold on, let me check my abilities. Hold on a second.
You could also probably buy horses now too. You have enough money.
No, we're not made out of money.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
No, dude.
Stay broke.
I'm pretty sure I had a Corolla breed horse, and I'm gonna ride that thing into the ground.
Like Adam Carolla, it has giant teeth.
and his general material.
That too. There you go. I'm glad we're all on the same
and
page.
And has a fair amount of disrespect for women.
There you go. Just like horses do.
Right.
We could have gave it away on the man show.
Oh, we are.
I just rolled
a
14 for the nature check.
Okay.
So
you think of your horse, you keep that image in your mind, the one you let free, and up above you in the distance, as you had predicted, hey, it's that horse. He's come back to me.
That's a 20.
Hey, it's that dog.
Yep. What'd
I
you
got
get?
the reference.
That's a 20.
Okay, you whistle and your horse is right next to you. You don't know where he was, but he is right next to you now. The bond,
Fucking sweet.
the bond
I got a
between
16.
Dragon Man and horse is strong. Yep, your horse also. He lags a little behind Vorlin's, but he does show up eventually at his own pace.
Oh man, I was really hoping he wouldn't, so I could just use one of theirs, so theirs could get 8 tracks in the Swamp of Sorrows when we go through it.
So yeah, so there you go. You now all have found your mounts once again.
Boom, mountain
Awesome.
time.
Let's hope this does not turn into the never-ending story because we're going swamp adjacent with
Yeah.
our horses.
You can,
And,
you can only hope.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be very depressing if I have to watch my horse drown, dudes.
No.
Let's start. It'd actually be more like me. Yeah, let's start heading that way.
All right, so you saddle up your horses and you make your way outside the city gates. Once again, you see the guardsmen up top manning the ballistas in case of giant attack. The giants seem to be taking the day off today, which is nice. Yeah, you make your way down the path you made once before on your way to try and find the missing package, only this time instead of going in the swamp directly, you kind of ride around it to the left for a couple hours, and eventually you find yourself in the deep woods, in the thicket and everything, and yeah, you're in it.
Okay. Shit. You know, I know I rely on it so much, but can I just do a perception check?
Yeah, go for
it. Yeah.
Anything
really
that makes
quick
you roll dice is good for me as a
Pretty
team.
much. Let's do that. Oof. Well, that's only a 4. No.
You hear some distant racket, but it could be anything.
Yeah,
It could be
it could be-
birds. You
That's
don't know.
4 plus 2 is a 6. So
You hear something, but you don't know what it is or where it is.
I hear swamp noises.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Again, you're still kind of hugging the side of it right now. Does
Right.
anyone else want to do any detective work?
I'll do a perception check. I got decent perception.
You do, being a mountain man.
Oh, shit. I've got 14.
Okay, so you hear the sound of distant voices. You can't make out what they're saying, but along this path you hear distant voices and the sound of hammering and sawing, basically. Like, sounds like there's a shop class up ahead.
All right, so I rolled a perception check, and my perception is 6, and I rolled a 17.
Okay, so you, using your cat-like senses, you hear the sound of what you believe to be some manner of construction happening up ahead. You hear the sawing of logs, the hammering of nails, etc., etc.
I also see a bug on the ground, and I decide to chase it for a little bit.
You do it. You chase the shit out of that bug.
Oh, out here.
All right, so you keep riding towards the sound because it's basically on the path anyway that was drawn in crayon.
Okay.
No, that sounds like, for my ears, it sounds like this is where lumberjacks are, and they'll have paper towels.
They sure will. So you ride a little closer to the sound, and it becomes more and more clear, and eventually figures, like about 4 or 5 figures, start to fill your vision. Little green guys in coveralls. This looks to be a goblin construction crew erecting some kind of wooden fence around the area, and you hear them talking there in their goblin voices. Hey man, move that around here. Hey man, we got a schedule to keep. What are you doing? Not paying you the gold brick, man. In fact, the goblin leading the charge there looks a little familiar to you. It looks like it might be Scritch, the barkeep from the Fight Club.
Oh, didn't you fuck him up, dude? I feel like you did.
No, you messed up the you actually defended him from the giant robot. They all ran away.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's just you assault so many service workers in our travels.
So regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track.
They keep Yelp reviews on us.
We would have some clout with this guy, wouldn't we?
If it is who you think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They
dangerous.
don't
say-
all look alike. They don't all look alike. That's not right.
Yeah, but he's saying that they do, though.
You'll have to talk to him to find out.
Vorlin turns to me when he says they don't all look alike, do they? And I just go,
That nice shared dragon-human sentiment.
I just want one of you to 70 jive walk up to him and be like, "What's up, fresh?" Like just calling him everything but his name.
You're more-
Chief. What's happening, big guy?
You're more than
Chief.
welcome to try.
Does the unilateral dude work in this world?
It does if you wanted to. You can be the guy who starts the dude trend.
Oh, okay, great, fantastic.
Hey, man, I'm not like that. I didn't mean it like that. Like you're a goblin. All right.
I'm thinking, guys, you guys want to just walk up like casually, not like we're racially profiling them.
I don't know. I feel like one of us should walk up to him to see if it's cool, and then like after they establish it's cool, the rest of us can come up. It just seems disrespectful if it's not him. We don't want to be associated with the racist.
How do we Rochambeau in D&D to see who goes first?
You can literally Rochambeau. You can each roll, and whoever gets the highest roll or lowest roll has to do it.